Previously on Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice.
See, that snapped there for a second, didn't I? Bunny's back! Yay!
Oh, it's such a adorable little bunny! Oh, God! Oh, God, please don't attack me like the other bunny. Please don't! No, Mr. Bunny, stay with me!
And now, back to channeling people!
Hello!
This is NicoB, back with some more Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. When we last left off, we met the new lawyer of this game, and, well, that was actually 2 episodes ago. I split the last recording into 2 episodes, which is, because one of you guys severely underestimated how long that fucking first half of the trial was. 80 minutes, my ass! But yes, we did meet Nayuta, and also interrogated the cute little bunnies, who, you know, when I had like a second to sort of sit on it, I was like, you know what? Even that little evil bunny is still kind of adorable. Or I guess it's more of a bat, right? It's like, oh my God, what? And she's not really evil. She's kind of a bitch, but she's not like trying to kill anybody. She clearly hates Trucy, but it doesn't seem like she's more mischievous than anything. So yeah, it does seem like the bunnies really didn't have anything to do with it. They thought they were a part of a prank show, but it was all set up by the Retens guy, who I'm guessing he must be the killer then. But I also believe he's also gonna end up being Mr. Reyes, because he has such a strong vendetta against the Graham Rees, right? And it's clear that the original Mr. Reyes had that same thing. I mean, unless this guy Mr. Retens has his own, like, reasons for hating the Graham Rees, or he feels he's carrying out something in memory of Mr. Reyes, but then why would he kill the guy? It wouldn't make any sense. I'm not really sure what the circumstances behind this would be, though. Why would this other guy be pretending to be him? Was it planned? Did he know about that guy pretending to be him? I mean, he had to have, right? I don't know. I'll be curious to see how that plays out. Okay, so I had one of you guys say that this next part is about 1 hour and 40 minutes, but I think I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, all right? Especially after the last episode. I think some of you guys sort of underestimate how long, one, it takes to read stuff out loud as opposed to just reading it, just looking down at it and read it yourself. And also, sometimes I think you guys don't count the extra fluff of pressing people when I may not necessarily need to. If I skip all the extra shit and just plow right through it, yeah, I bet I can do it in 1 hour and 40 minutes, but so I'm just gonna play it by ear. Sounds like Trucy's gonna come to the stand next, and I had you guys tell me that I should be sure to press her on everything, because it's actually really funny. Okay, I will. Anyway, magical turnabout trial day 1. It's funny, we say day 1, but is there actually gonna be a day 2 to this? Anyway, let's get started. I really miss my new to be continueds. Well, it's like I do and I don't. It feels like as the series has gone along, the distance between to be continues has slowly grown in length. Back in my day, it was used to have to be continues, so many to be continues as far as the eye could see. Just the right length of a full episode.
April 28th, District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
Oh, that was Harry.
Tell me about it. We made it through by the skin of our teeth. Or my teeth.
I can't say I'm crazy about that prosecutor's son Marty either.
How'd you guys say you thought the slight variation of the Yusuke voice was spot on for him? So, all right, cool. Yeah, I think it's like a slightly lighter Yusuke voice, but not also quite as creepy, I think, as like Kyo. At least that's what I'm trying to go for.
You know, with the way he says, "Let it go, let it go," and move on, as if it's nothing.
Let it go, move on, huh? Well, they all gotta have their own catchphrase, right? Oh boy, am I interrupting a secret enclave of villains or something? It's gotta be Retens, right?
Oh, it's Johnny Depp here to be more of an asshole.
Got your evil scheme in the works already. What do you want?
I guess you show me a picture, like, of Johnny Depp literally wearing the exact outfit this guy is. Like, I honestly think they based this guy's design off Johnny fucking Depp. Maybe this guy killed Johnny Depp and took his identity.
Keep making that face, champ. Everyone's gonna change the channel. Look this way, Trucy. Now smile for the camera. Let's see those pearly whites. Isn't that what the guy Graham Creed tells you to do?
Fuck you, bitch.
Stop harassing my sister! How does it feel, Trucy? Everybody online can't stop talking about you. They're calling you a real witch out there. Could this be the end of Troop Graham Reed?
Go away, you Holy shit! Did you hear that sound effect? Oh, that was epic. Oh, it had reverb, echoes, like. Go away, you Oh, Just come over and just fucking takes her 2 palms and smashes into his skull and squishes his brains out. Like a tube of toothpaste. Oh, what's this? Something's charged into frame. It's like a yellow gorilla or something. Could be Trucy's pet. My God, this guy is such a piece of shit. It's ridiculous. It's like, can it get any worse? He's just digging that hole, baby.
Filming is prohibited inside the courthouse. Do you want to go get the bailiff? Don't make me sick tomato on you!
Yeah, let me at him, Athena. Let me at him.
Oh God, that kid. Oh, no, I don't want any of that.
Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have camera on me.
Huh? What happened to the camera?
Oh, just disappeared right before our very eyes. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. He's Reus the magician.
Yeah,
It's the fact that he's the Graham Reese, but also the fact that he managed to pull one on Trucy with that clipboard, right?
and Trucy's sharp, right? And as a magician herself,
You think maybe she might be able to see through a trick like that. Hey, I'll be enjoying the rest of the Trucy show from the gallery.
don't be surprised we're gonna call you up here in the next few minutes.
I put out a call for Trucy's fans to come and support her earlier, by the way. Bet I'll get some great footage out of them. It's gonna be good. Hang loose, baby. Hang loose, douche face. I can't wait to fucking nail you to the wall. Calling some of Trucy's fans? For what purpose?
Apollo? That thing Mr. Retensis did. That was some high-level sleight of hand.
Huh? Why would he know how to do something like that?
I don't know. Definitely has some serious magic skills.
No way. But I thought he said magicians were all a bunch of good-for-nothings.
Mr. Lawyer?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer?
Hello, Bonnie. Can I help you with something? Your sister's not nearby, is she?
I'm glad there at least was a good bunny, because I don't know. I mean, the evil one's cute, but I still prefer the little nice one. It's like, oh, she's so cute, funny.
Oh, well, there's something that's been bothering me.
Really? What is it?
Well, you see...
Ah, damn it!
Hey, dummy! What are you whispering to Lobster Boy about? Betty? Who the heck do you think you are? Are you crazy? You want a piece of this bitch? You know you have to talk to me before you do, or say anything, you harebrain! But I... Shut your mouth, you dumb bunny! Come with me now!
Ah, god damn it, Betty. What was bothering her?
Just that way, we're finding out with Betty constantly hovering over her like that.
Trucy, can you take out Betty for us?
I'm on it, guys! I'll whip out the amazing Mr. Hat to kill her!
Court is about to reconvene, bitches. Get in the fucking courthouse. What are you silly nuggets still doing out here? Will you all be all right testifying?
Yes, it's just... I wonder what Mr. Retense has up his sleeve. I doubt he's bringing in actual fans.
Yeah, probably not. Wonder what he has up his sleeve, too. His magic sleeve!
It's magic!
Better not be trying to get under Trucy's skin right now of all times.
You're Trucy Wright! You're fucking fine!
Oh, god damn, Apollo! Don't just spring that shit on me!
Sorry.
There goes Apollo with his best trick. Aha!
That's right. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always tell myself I'm fucking fine. Even if I'm about to go to jail and everyone hates my guts. I'm fucking fine!
Alright, I'll give it a try. I'm Trucy Wright, and I'm fine! Thanks, Polly. I think I can do this now.
Atta girl. Good luck up there in the stand. You'll do great.
Thanks, I'll be fine. I can do this.
Just remember, all else fails, whip out Mr. Hat and he can talk for you.
Yes, you're right.
I'm a little disappointed that
Mr. Hat hasn't made an appearance in these 3D games yet as her little puppet that pops out. I always thought that was a cool little animation they did back in Apollo Justice.
All right, Justice, you can do this too. Time to focus on the rest of the trial. Here comes Justice.
Hey, that's my quote. Oh, God, you're back. I'm back from the dead. I'm the spirit of justice. April 28th, District Court, quarter number 6. That is such a weird number. We never use a 6 courtroom. Usually 4 or 5 or I don't know. We're on the deck of my fucking house. Anyway, court's now back in session. Defendant, please step up to the witness stand. Or just fade up there.
Trucy Wright, magician, and I'm fine!
I wasn't asking. Here comes the liar, the deceitful witch. Throw the murderer in jail. That's murder to the criminal troupe. Boo, we don't want to see you on stage. Shut up! God damn, you guys are more riled up than you usually are. Good lord. You guys have been hanging out with the Khura'in crowd way too goddamn much. Order! The gallery will be quiet or I'll have you all thrown out on the spot. I will gavel all of you to fucking oblivion.
What's with all the hecklers?
I bet they're the fans Mr. Ratten's invited.
What a grade A jerk. He's not gonna psych us out. I'm gonna, oh, when I get up to the stand, I'm blowing his head off these fucking eyeballs. You best believe it.
Now then, Miss Wright. This court would like to know if you switched from the steel sword to a rubber one on stage. So please testify about this issue.
Just gonna try and trick us again with your magic.
Hurry up, convict you already.
Give her the death penalty.
What the fuck? It's just like, these crazy assholes in the crowd. I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I'm just gonna be a dick. Woo!
Silence! All of you! I'll tell you again! That's right. Do you feel able to testify?
Yes, I'm fine, Your Honor.
Yeah, there we go. Trucy. I knew I shouldn't have let her go through with this.
I'd like to make a small request. How about, instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened! With magic!
I was waiting for that.
Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourself.
In spite of everything, she's still smiling. Yeah!
Oh, Trucy's amazing, isn't she?
She sure is. She's doing just fine up there. I mean, just fine! A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. She's faithfully following the true Grammar Creed even now. She really is something else.
It's showtime for Magical Girl Trucy Wright! Watch carefully now, everybody. Here we go! Magic panties!
She just jumps into her magic panties and then just disappears. Oh, we got rid of the witness stand. Okay. Let's make room for this, everyone! Stand back! This is gonna get crazy! The stupendous sword switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on the sword. Allow me to demonstrate just how sharp this blade truly is! Yeah!
Oh my god, it was so awesome! The trick hasn't started yet!
See that? No tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, watch as I take the sword and... Presto, swordero! There! I switched it. And now... Up! As you can see, the blade is not steel, but rubber!
How the shit did she do that?
Oh, what the hell? Did she switch it out when she tossed it in the air there? Bravo, Miss Wright! Oh my god, come in, did you see that?
Oh my god, my mind is melting, Udgy!
I know, me too, holy shit! Am I tripping dicks right now? Ah!
Wow, she switched them in a flash! You know what? I don't give a shit if she is a psycho!
I couldn't see her do it at all!
I completely changed my opinion of her! She's completely turned the room around, just like I do to my cases!
Hecklers are being drowned out by all the cheering!
Yeah! Where did the steel sword vanish off to, Miss Wright?
I'm gonna use that to kill someone later!
Yay! Okay. For deep in our understanding of the case, please tell us if you would. I'm not asking out of mere curiosity, just so you know.
I usually have the steel sword backstage when I switch them during the show.
So when you just thrust the rubber sword into the coffin, the steel sword wasn't even on stage, behind the curtain.
Exactamundo! So you see, there is a trick and a gimmick to it after all. And as for where the steel sword went when I performed the trick just now, it's a secret. Wouldn't want to spell the magic for you, now would I?
Oh my god, I had so much fun today.
That's our Trucy.
Yeah, still. Miss Wright, that part where you spun around, that's an actual part of the sword switching trick you do for the show, right?
Right. The other parts, like the apple, were just to help with my explanation here in court.
It's funny. I think I found an inconsistency in her testimony.
And I'm just kind of watching.
Looks like I'm not the only one. I don't know what it's doing there. But then I found it. I have to get to the bottom of it. But not before I press everything she said.
Now then, Mr. Justice, you may go ahead and question the witness. But try not to ask dumb questions as far as what is magic!
Okay, I think I see where some of this humor might come from. I thought it was supposed to be my cross-examination.
I will blow up your goddamn HP bar. Oh, wait, that's gone. Never mind. I'm gonna blow up your badges.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna press you on everything.
Okay, we're gonna do it again. Here we go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on this sword. Hold it! What sword? Please be careful, Miss Wright.
Don't worry. I practiced this trick 1,000 times.
That's right, Apollo.
You have to give Trucy some credit. She knows what she's doing.
I know. Still makes me nervous every time.
But that's what magic is all about. A truly great magician can make her audience experience all kinds of thrills and chills.
I guess you're right. I better try not to interrupt her too much while she's... Oh, shit! She stabbed her hand! Ah! She's doing the trick. I don't want to distract her or break her concentration. But that's not going to stop me from pressing everything.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, back to the exciting world of magic!
Okay.
Let me demonstrate just how sharp the blade truly is. Here we go! Ah!
Hold it! Miss Wright, how did you do that? But please don't swing that big dangerous thing around. Somebody could get hurt.
Apollo! Please don't show him swinging said blade around. Somebody could get hurt.
Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't help myself.
Huh. You should know better than talk to me when I'm on stage. Mister!
Mr. Justice, I'll see you in my chambers after courts are adjourned, you stupid little shit. You're ruining the magic show for me. What the hell do you think we're here for, huh? You think it's a trial? No, this is my own personal fucking show.
Uh-oh. I don't suppose somebody can make me disappear before that happens.
Just watch quietly, shall we, Apollo? And now, back to the show, again! God damn it, Apollo, don't do it again. Don't you dare do it again! See, I know tricks or gimmicks. A very sharp sword indeed.
Hold it!
So it's definitely a real sword, right?
Now, Apollo! I know you're excited, but you have to control yourself.
Mr. Justice! If you needlessly interrupt this wonderful magic show again, I swear to God, I will be forced to bring my very real gavel down your... I'll be forced to bring my very real gavel down your fucking giant forehead!
Just seems to be completely taken in by Trucy's magic.
Yeah, it's like she's cast a magic spell over him. I better not interrupt her anymore. There's no telling what the judge might do to me.
Shall I please ignore any further outbursts from Mr. Justice and proceed with your spectacular trick?
All right, here we go.
Oh my God! No, you think I'm gonna stop? No way!
Now that leaves the other, watch as I take the sword and...
Hold it! God damn it, Justice!
Oops. Oops. I did it again.
I've had it up to here, Apollo! Can't you listen quietly like a big boy? Put on your big boy pants, Polly!
Sorry about that. I got a little too worked up.
Apollo! Now, boys and girls, watch carefully and please don't kick the seat in front of you! I will now take the sword and... spin in circles! Presto, sordo! There! I've switched it!
Hold it! How did you do that? So you switched swords when you spun around just now.
That's right, it's the same way I do a trick in the actual magic show too. I'm also doing a lot of extra things that I don't do during the show right now, though. The key point is sword switching. If only we could prove she did it during the actual show too.
Right. Prove that she switched them during the show.
What's the matter, Apollo? You look troubled.
Oh, it's nothing. Did she not spin during the show? I don't really remember. Oh, this is quite the pickle. I should go about handling this.
Miss Wright, please continue with your trick.
See, all just wants to be switching the swords. Now, hup!
Throw it in the air. Before I do that, let me,
Ow! It's the real sword!
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, she doesn't do the spin. That's what the inconsistency is. Before that, hold it! Watch out!
Ah! What do you think you're doing, Apollo?
But you were putting yourself in danger. You caught a real live sword with your bare hand. I couldn't just stand by and not say something. Mr. Justice, you're putting your head in your danger of meeting my gavel! You've already said that. Apparently you weren't listening then! Motherfucker, put your head right here. I will crack it open like a fucking walnut.
Apollo, you better apologize before you become this case's next victim.
I'm very sorry, everyone. Had to come to this.
Alright, boys and girls, if you want to ask for an encore, wait until the end, okay? Now then, my sword was as sharp as steel just moments ago, but... See, the blade is not steel, but rubber!
Hold it! Wow, that's incredible! When in the world you switched them?
Huh? I explained it once already.
Could you show me again?
Sure. But remember, a magician doesn't usually share her secrets. So this is a very special exception.
I'm very grateful for your generosity, believe me. I'd better take a good hard look at the instant she switches the swords.
Even though she explained how she does it, I still can't see her do it. I'll still wait no matter how many times I watch.
Yeah, me too. But
What is it, Apollo?
did you notice anything about the way Trucy moves during the trick?
You mean like her movements?
I don't get it. It's the real story, Trucy. Okay. Alright, now for the real deal. Okay. Go over when she spins. Present DVD, I believe.
Objection!
Yes, here we are. Miss Wright, there's something I'd like to confirm with you.
What is it, Apollo?
There seems to be a discrepancy between the way you performed the trick for us just now and the way it appears in the show footage.
What? That can't be. They performed exactly the same way both times.
What's going on here? Miss Wright, I have the show footage right here. And the part where you twirl your cape around is missing from it.
What? But I did it!
So, it really is the exact moment you switched the swords?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Oh, that's not what we want to hear, Trucy. Ah! I knew it!
Oh, that was a slam dunk, and I didn't even have to say anything. Well, I certainly have never expected the defense to expose the accused live for me.
Mr. Justice, does this mean that you are arguing? The defendant did not swap the swords during the actual magic show? No, Your Honor. That wasn't my intention. I mean...
I did swap them! I know I did! I'm absolutely sure of it! Don't make me mad, Polly!
Human memory is unreliable at best, but in this case, I'm afraid that it is the witness herself who cannot be trusted. We can see the footage for ourselves. The claims of this witness are false.
But...
Hoo-yah!
Now that it has been proven that the accused did not swap swords, it means that the use of the steel sword to pierce the coffin was wholly intentional.
Yeah.
And by the way, was it not you, Mr. Justice, who argued that Mr. Reyes' death was not an accident, but murder? I assume you have no objections to that still? It was, after all, your own assertion.
Defense,
Objection, bitch! The defense has an objection! To you, Mr. Apollo Justice!
Ah!
I demand you withdraw the discrepancy you point out, now!
But there is a discrepancy, and it must mean something. I'm sure of it. Will the defense team kindly save their spat until after the court's adjourned? Now, after all this debate, it seems we've come back around to the original argument. The defendant knew about the prank plan that would place the victim inside the coffin. What's more, the defendant did not perform the sword-switching trick on stage.
Through her actions, I'm afraid I have come to see the true intentions of the accused. her murderous intentions.
It's such a shame. I mean, it's a little... I think the thing is, it would be completely ridiculous for her to actually think she would, like, do this and get away with it, you know? Kind of nonsensical if you try to think of it that way. Why would she think that instead of going along with the prank, I'm just gonna murder him on stage? Why? Because he was gonna steal the secrets or something? I mean, why do I have to feel like I have to kill him? How did I think I would get away with that?
But I did switch the swords. I swear.
You're knee deep in it now, Justice.
I understand it. It isn't in the video. I don't think the video seems to cut away. Wait, or did it cut away at one point? Oh.
Excuse me.
Or maybe did it turn and point at the camera over at Bonnie at one point, and after she had reappeared? I think it did, didn't it?
Excuse me.
Let's see. You are which one again? Go on to the evil one. Betty! Betty and the Jets! Sorry, I had that song stuck in my head when I came in here. Anyway, that's not right. Bonnie?
It's Bonnie. You're mixing the two names together, Your Honor.
Oh, pardon me. I've seen all this shit. You have something you wish to say, Bonnie?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to testify.
About what?
The more I think about it, the less possible it seems. I don't believe Trucy killed Mr. Reyes.
Bonnie?
Hold it! Hey, what's the big idea? Such an incredibly gifted and talented magician would never commit murder. I refuse to believe it. What are you talking about, you harebrained hair? Keep your trap shut! I got a bag of baby carrots for you, so chew on those and pipe down! No, I won't be quiet. What's the matter with you? Did you hear me? Trucy said something to me once. Huh? She said, no matter how scared you get, no matter how mean people are to you, you can't give in or give up. That's what being a professional magician is all about. Ah! What the hell? Ah, you messed up my umbrella, sis! Isn't that right, Trucy? That's right, Bonnie! I've always been afraid to stand up to Betty, afraid to defy her. So I did what she said. But when I saw Trucy today, she gave me strength.
Oh. Just gonna try Trucy down with her magic! Hurry up and convict you already.
Give her the death penalty! Ah! I'd like to make a small request. How about, instead of testifying with words, I show you exactly what happened? Would that be alright, Your Honor? You can witness my stupendous sword-switching magic and judge for yourselves! Seeing her courage, the way she kept smiling despite everything, it's just incredible. So I'm not going to run away. I'm scared, but for once,
Song's pretty.
I'm going to be brave.
Aw.
Gah! What have you done to my sister, Trucy Wright? Probably brainwashed her. Did you Junko her or something? It's the power of Trucy's conviction. That's what it is. It's touched Bonnie's heart.
Yeah, Trucy really is one magical girl. Bonnie, is the topic of your testimony related to that thing that was bothering you? The thing you tried to tell us about in the lobby during the recess?
Yes, ever since I saw the show footage, something's been nagging at me. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something is off.
Was it whoever controlled the camera?
I feel like something about it is different from what I saw on the stage.
What do you mean by that, Bonnie?
I wonder if what was shown on TV is really the same as what happened on stage.
Objection?
Of course it is. The show has only been performed once, after all. It can't show anything other than what happened on the stage yesterday. But Bonnie's testimony deserves our attention. We have to examine the show footage.
Oh, is this not that's not the recording of the show that we saw? But But what can we check it against? Do you have some other footage of the show?
Well, did I DVR it? I don't know.
I have some show footage.
You do?
One of the TV station's cameramen said he was a fan of mine. He kept his camera on me throughout the entire show. And then, afterwards, he gave me the footage he shot as a present.
It did? Oh, creepy. But that creepiness might save us to the end.
To tell you the truth, I thought it was kind of creepy, so I was going to get rid of it.
Hold it. Oh boy, yeah. Please submit that footage to the court, and also maybe the identity of the guy who's harassing you.
I'll deck him for you later. Alan, let's take a look at this new footage.
It's gonna be zoomed in around her butt. It's like, oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, from this side of the stage. But we can't really see any. Oh my god, it is zooming in on her leg. Oh yeah. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her so much, dude. Come on, bend over, bend over. Boom. Okay, I can't see Trucy at all, though. Oh! Oh! Cards flying. That was new, right? Ha! He ran into me!
Wow. Okay, then.
He really did keep his camera on body the whole time, didn't he? That little shit.
I think this cameraman needs to keep his personal feelings out of his work.
Well, Defense, do you still believe this new show footage is worth inspecting? Of course I do.
Okay, so how are we going to go about this?
We're gonna do it the Blue Badger way, baby. Probably. Let's try comparing the two. We might just find inconsistency between them.
Consistency, huh?
Yes, the two pieces of footage are of the same scene, so they should match up. Bonnie felt there was something off about the original footage. So we're gonna pick out what's different between the two.
Well, know what Bonnie found strange.
It was something about the cards, right? That, like, cards getting tossed across the stage wasn't in the original footage.
Exactly. Plus, we may figure out why the original doesn't show the sword switching trick.
Ugh. Guessing someone must have edited it then.
Your Honor, the defense would like to compare these two pieces of show footage.
Very well. I will allow it.
What a waste of time.
Apollo, do you know how to compare the two pieces of footage?
No, never done it before. I wasn't here during that first game, right?
Yeah. I think it was the last case of the first game.
We had to compare footage of that Blue Badger. It was really, really cumbersome and kind of long.
I'll give you a little lesson then. Use the buttons on the bottom screen to operate the playback.
What screen? What are you talking about? This is real life, Athena.
When you want to speed through, touch the fast forward button. If you want to go back, touch the rewind button. If you want to halt the playback, you can use the pause button. Oh, and by the way, if you fast forward and rewind when the playback is paused, you can do a slow frame-by-frame playback.
Okay, so how do I switch between the two videos?
Just touch the switch camera at the top left. And if you find a difference between the two pieces of footage, put the cursor over what's different and present it to the court.
Thanks, Athena. You really know your stuff.
Not really. I just gave it some gusto and then went with my gut. Most of it. Most of it.
What? Sure hope you guessed right.
I have a 3DS. I play lots of games.
Anyway, let's give it a try.
Okay, Okay, switch ahead. She pops in. Now, does she throw any cards? Yeah, so he does kind of glare over here. Yeah, okay. No cards fly out. That's the difference.
Right. There, bitch.
Take that!
Take that!
This is it right here. Take a good look at this scene and compare it to the video shot from the front.
Oh! The playing cards don't appear in the video shot from the front!
Hey, you're right. What's going on here?
Mr. Wright,
Can you tell us about these playing cards?
Oh, those? They're the cards I throw when I do the sword switching trick.
Why the hell did you mention that earlier, Trucy? What? Mr. Justice? Does this mean? Ugh. Yes, it means that the sword switching trick was cut from the TV show footage.
So the footage was edited.
Blah. Yes, with malicious intent.
That is absurd.
Well, we must get to the bottom of this right away. Bail it! The TV station might still have the unedited footage. Go see what you can find out.
I'm on it, IG. Yes, Your Honor. Now, Kameda, away!
Oh. Is that Reten's? Hold it. Hey, y'all. It's everyone's favorite douche face.
It's you.
Now hold up, Your Honor. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Believe you me. Give the guy a chance to defend himself before we start pointing fingers.
And who the fuck are you? Have you met Johnny Depp? Who's that?
Right. Sorry about that. Got ahead of myself there. Here is my business card. Charmed to make your acquaintance, Your Honor.
Oh, well, very polite of you.
It's lovely to meet you too, Prosecutor Samani. Please take my card. A business card? Ah, yes. I've read about this custom among businessmen in this country. I've even familiarized myself with the various replies. How do you do, good sir? Or, what's crack-a-lackin'? what's crack-a-lackin', biznitch? For example.
Oh! Oh my God! God bless them for putting that in there. You're from Take-Two TV, are you, witness? Come to think of it, I believe I've seen you on television before.
Yes, Roger Reten's, otherwise known as the Ratings Raja. He's a TV producer and appears on many of his own shows as of late. He is best known for his catchphrase, "Hang loose, baby."
Hang loose, baby! Oh my! So you're the Ratings Raja?
Hang loose, judgy baby. Nice courtroom you got here.
Never thought I'd get to meet you in person. Oh my God! Can you sign my beer, please? But Prosecutor Salmani, how do you know so much about him?
In preparation for the case, I watched all of his shows. I found the Ratings Raja goes to Burger Bar of particular interest.
What?
It inspired me to visit that restaurant straight away to learn more about the local cuisine. Long story short, it was fucking disgusting.
What? You went to Burger Bar?
Who would have thought?
Yes, for some reason everyone just kept freaking out about the cloth behind my head. You must really want to try it, huh, buddy? Because that line, whew! Compared to my ascetic training, an hour's wait is nothing. I recommend the Southwestern burger with jalapeno jack cheese, by the way.
I'm having a really hard time picturing him in the line for burgers.
Yeah, seriously, I just imagine the people stand behind him like, what the fuck is this? Aha! Prosecutor somebody's unexpected enthusiasm for food aside. Mr. Reten's, what is this misunderstanding you mentioned?
Well, for starters, it's true that the footage was edited. You'll get your hands on this anyway, so I might as well show you the unedited footage. It's a pretty long video, so I'll just show you the part with the playing cards. You can see the cards when Trucy spins around, so keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. Ah, yeah, there we go. And the cards come flying out. Okay, so she did switch them.
Do you see the part that was cut where Trucy switched the swords? She spins around and the playing cards go flying. Everything's like it's supposed to be.
It seems the defendant really did swap swords during the trick.
Which means the sword Miss Wright thrust in the coffin was the rubber one. In other words, Miss Wright couldn't have killed Mr. Rios.
Hold it!
Yeah, see? That's the first misunderstanding right there. What do you mean? Well, Trucy definitely did swap swords, as you saw. So yeah, maybe she didn't kill Mr. Reyes when she stabbed the coffin. That just means he was killed after he showed up pretending to be a corpse. So you're saying that up until that point, everything was going according to the script? If that's true, then when and how exactly do you think he was killed? It was after the dragon set piece came crashing down. I say Trucy murdered Mr. Reyes when she was hidden from view behind the set piece. She could have easily done it behind that huge dragon, and nobody would be the wiser. Okay, where's your proof, man?
I see. Indeed, there is a ring of truth to your assertion.
You bet. Plus, there's a suspicious-looking shadow in the footage, too. It's toward the end of the footage, just before the dragon hits the stage. It might be easier to see, just to see for yourselves.
Look at Trucy's face. And then, and then it looked like when the dragon's falling down.
It's only for a split second, so hard as to catch. It's hard to catch, but look here.
Oh. I see now what happened. What it's gonna be is that when the dragon fell down, the end of the rope was attached to the harness on Mr. Reyes' body, right? And it got pulled upward and stabbed into the sword, just like, which I said before, I think it might be in the cushion that was up above, which is why Mr. Hat had his cape ripped before, right? So he got stabbed up there, and then I imagine maybe he was cut back down to the ground again. Although if that were the case, you don't think he'd have bruises on him. But, or maybe he was just cut, the rope was cut and he was lower back down, I'm not sure.
But look here. The suspicious shadow must be Trucy. She's using the steel sword she had been behind the curtain during the trick to kill the victim.
We just saw it run off the side, though. Now you mention it, I suppose it does look that way.
It doesn't really. This Winston's just trying to ram his theory down our throats, Your Honor. And that's not all. Aren't forgetting that the witness willfully edited the sword switch out of the footage. Hold it. See? There's your second misunderstanding right there. Your Honor, would you mind if I testified about it? I've seen people testify on TV, and I've always wanted to give it a shot.
Now be filed me. Prosecute somebody.
Oh, this is gonna bite me in the ass. This is quite unexpected. It threatens to disrupt the karmic course of this case.
Hey, lighten up, pretty boy. You're gonna like what I've got to say. Promise.
I really doubt that. Very well. However, if you do anything to impede the last rites for the victim, I will have you removed.
All right. With prosecutor somebody's permission, please give us your testimony, Mr. Rettens.
Roger Rettens, the ratings Raja. Now, Kaiser of the courtroom. I'm taking over the floor, so listen up, loyal viewers.
All right. What kind of bullshit you got for us? It wasn't deliberate, I tell you.
Footage is meant to be edited, I tell you. Scenes are spliced together. Long or boring scenes are cut out. All the stations edit footage this way. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. It was just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional. A what? You got some proof that I had an ulterior motive for editing that footage.
I see. So you're saying it was a coincidence that the sword swapping scene was cut? Cut. Oh, got in the middle of yawn there at the the end of that sentence.
That's right. Glad you got the picture.
Objection!
Coincidence. That's just a little too convenient, if you ask me. Ooh, an objection. How cool. Sure packs a lot more punch when you hear it live. Do that again. Want to get another shot from a different angle. My objection is not for your entertainment, bitch. And cut. There. Got some good stuff there.
Get the camera out of my goddamn courtroom! Mr. Rettens, filming is prohibited inside the courthouse.
Whoops. My bad, Judge. But apparently you let people use bees and try to squeeze dudes' heads off, or, I don't know, shoot lasers out, kill other people on the stand. Yes, all that shit is totally fine, but cameras are a no-no. And the defense has an issue it can point out during the cross-examination. Okay. Now, do I have proof of an ulterior motive? I'm just gonna press him here. Well, you got some proof that I've had ulterior motive for editing that footage. What other scenes did you cut from the footage? Huh? Oh, no others, I guess. You mean you only edited out the sword-switching trick scene and nothing else? Don't you think it's too much of a stretch to claim that that is a mere coincidence?
Objection. No matter how artificial you find the affair, stranger things have happened on their own. That is, unless you have something with which to prove otherwise, defense.
Well,
If you have a valid criticism of Mr. Retenza's testimony, feel free to counter with evidence.
Well, Apollo?
it'd sure make things easier if we had some. I think the defense team needs to be edited out of this trial. That's what they need. I'll have to clean up this footage later. He's really gonna put this on TV, is he? Trying to prove malicious intent is tough. All he has to do is say it was all a coincidence.
We need to find some kind of foothold if we want to make any progress.
True. This guy doesn't seem like the type to slip up. So just have to get the information out of him bit by bit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get information out of him bit by bit, so I'm gonna have to press him for some additional information here. Okay, all stations edit this footage. It wasn't like it was done maliciously or something. It wasn't done maliciously, huh? But I get the distinct impression that you bear feelings of ill will toward the Troupe Grand Marie. Huh? What makes you think that? The things that you yourself have said. You'll see. I'll dig up dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grand Marie magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. And I also get the impression that you felt this way for a long time.
Words such as those can be interpreted in many different ways. For example, though I bear the defense no ill will, I would not hesitate to say that he is a good-for-nothing lout of a lawyer.
You bear me no ill will? Could have fooled me.
And yet it is the truth. I am only strict on you as it seems you have strayed from the path.
No, it's because I'm saying something you disagree with.
If you have any objections, Mr. Justice, please make your case with evidence in the future. Mr. Retenz, please continue your testimony. God damn it. Okay. Okay, it was just a coincidence that particular scene was cut. It wasn't intentional.
Of all the scenes you could have cut, why this sword-switching trick? That seems like too much of a coincidence to me. Oh, so now you're gonna tell me how I'm supposed to edit my programs, big shot. It's odd being the boss, kid. You gotta make the tough choices, like which content gets cut. Then let me ask you this. Why exactly did you make such a tough choice in this case? You wouldn't understand, champ. It's all about artistic vision. I tell ya, people tell you how to do your job when they don't know the first thing about it. I mean, I know TV, but I know evidence law. And boy, do I have some for you, champ. I might not be able to show that your selective editing was intentional. However, I know you bear the defendant ill will, and this is the evidence that proves it. Okay, here we go. This fake clipboard. Huh? What's that you got there? This is the contract you had Mr. Wright sign just before the magic show. This contract between the first party, Take Two TV, and the second party, Miss Wright, reads: if, through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party.
$3 million? Holy shit. Phoenix never told me he was fucking loaded. It's a completely unreasonable sum.
I couldn't agree more. And of course, Miss Wright doesn't have that kind of money. Nevertheless, Roger Retenz had her sign this unreasonable contract anyway. Or more accurately, he conned her into signing it.
Conned her? How'd he do that?
There's a trick to the clipboard that was used by Miss Wright to sign her contract.
It houses carbon paper that can secretly copy your signature onto other documents. Oh, come on now. That's quite a nasty accusation you're slinging my way. For starters, you don't have any proof I had anything to do with that carbon paper stuff. Just because Trucy and her agency can't pay up, that doesn't mean I conned her.
Well, $3 million. That's totally out of reach for the average person. In any case, this is important new information. Please add to your testimony, Mr. Retenz.
Fine. Where's your proof linking me to that tricked out clipboard? You don't have any, do you?
Trucy's the note that was left. Give Mr. Race's camera.
Objection!
Yep, there we go.
I don't think so, mister. You must be quite the con man if you can fool a magician with a simple trick. But if you think you can con a lawyer, you're very much mistaken. Hey kid, would it kill you to enunciate in front of the camera?
Think of the viewers.
You know, like a newscaster. Oh my god, I can't wait to nail this fucker. Here we go. I'd like to take a look at Mr. Wright's signature here on this note. Now let's compare that signature to the one here on this contract. It's the fucking same.
Well, would you look at that? They're exactly the same.
Blah. That's right, Your Honor. Not just similar, but exactly the same. Nobody can sign their name in exactly the same way twice, unless it's a copy.
Yes, keep going.
These signatures are proof positive that you con Miss Wright. And they definitively prove your malicious intent. Say, not bad, lawyer guy. Didn't know you had it in you. This is really getting interesting now. I'll get ratings for sure. Don't try to dodge the issue, Mr. Retenz. The fact is that you bear ill will against my client. So the show footage was definitely edited with malicious intentions. Isn't that right?
What a forced argument, defense. All you have really proven is not his ill will toward Miss Wright, but his pecuniary greed.
That's right. I just wanted money, baby. Fat stacks of cheddar, that's all. After all, I never even crossed paths with Trucy before this magic show. So I'd have absolutely no reason to bear her any ill will, right? You didn't bear her any ill will, huh? Huh, fat chance. This guy definitely has some major hate for Trucy. You'll see. I'll dig up dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grand Marine magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes. I can't prove it with anything, but the things he said all point to that fact. There must be something between the two of them that gave birth to this grudge. Some sort of connection that even Trucy is aware of. Your Honor, I'd like to argue that Roger Retenz and Trucy Wright must have crossed paths before. There must be some hidden connection between them.
Hidden?
Connection?
What is it now?
Just what are you getting at, Mr. Justice?
It is futile to even ask, Your Honor. Surely, it is just another one of the defense's feckless claims.
No. I learned to make my funny sounds shaking my head from Mr. Wright. I can't let him down.
That's right, Apollo. Don't you demon do it.
You don't seem to have a very high opinion of me. But once you hear my argument, you'll wish you'd taken me a whole lot more seriously.
Will I really? Very well then, do proceed.
Did you figure something out, Apollo?
Nope, not a thing.
What?
That was just some good old-fashioned bluffing, courteous of Mr. Wright's fine training.
Ah, yeah. Pull it right between your butt cheeks, Apollo.
Hope you know what you're doing.
If you're going to make such a bold claim, Mr. Justice, I hope you're ready to elaborate. What is this hidden connection between the defendant and Roger Retenz?
He's Trucy's biggest fan.
They're dating. Retenz is a magician too. Okay, that's the right answer, but I do remember you guys telling me that their dating is supposed to be really funny, so let me go ahead and save real quick. All right, here we go.
They're dating! I don't even like to imagine this, but could it be possible the two of them are dating? Mr. Retenz and Mr. Wright were in a relationship. Oh, that's good, yes! Viewers love a secret romance to dish about. Oh, yes, Trucy and I love each other so much! She's gonna introduce me to her father sometime real soon. You see how his glasses go up in the air and then fly down again?
Trucy would never fall for a guy like you. Not in a million years.
Mr. Justice, are you aware that you're objecting your own argument?
Sorry, Your Honor, but when I saw Mr. Tenz's antics, just had to speak out.
Personally, I can't say that I blame you for wanting to do that. But you're the only one who came up with such a disturbing idea in the first place. Boom!
What was I even thinking?
All I ended up doing is grossing everyone out. Fuck me. Now, why don't you try again? All right. That was pretty funny. Like you just rolled it. Yes, we're in love with each other. Okay.
Ten's a magician too. Sleight of hand trick Mr. Tenz did during the recess earlier.
Filming is prohibited inside the class! Do you want to get the bailiff?
Huh? Filming? What are you talking about? I don't even have a camera on me. What if Mr. Tenz is a magician too?
What if? I believe it's up to the defense to fill in the blanks, not me!
Well, if he is, he may have had some contact with Miss Wright somewhere along the way.
Objection. Your argument is hardly worth responding to. But by all means, please, do continue. As the passage in the sacred scriptures of Khura'inism states, he who gives a sermon to a monkey is himself a monkey.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say to a dimwit, he isn't going to get it anyway. But we saw Mr. Tenz perform a magic trick. He made his video camera disappear in the blink of an eye. Well, I think it would be pretty funny if I were a magician. You must have been seeing things. Want me to introduce you to a good eye doctor?
If a connection as tenuous as that is all it takes, then every magician in the country could potentially bear ill will toward the accused.
I guess you're right. You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, short stuff?
You would do well to cleanse that putrid mind of yours in the holy waters of Mount Pony Pony. 3 days under a frigid waterfall, and even you should rise to the level of a monkey.
Ho! A numbskull for a numbskull. Well, this numbskull has thick skin, so there. I've taken a lot of abuse from Mr. Wright.
I think I get what they're driving at. Even if he is a magician, it's not exactly a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy, is it?
Hold on a second. I can think of one person. One magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Trucy. Or rather, one magician who has a reason to bear a grudge against Troop Gramery.
Oh? Who could it be?
No! That's like, roll Mr. Justice, holy shit! It's like a gunshot went off in your brain.
Your Honor, defense wishes to submit evidence at this time.
I see. What sort of evidence do you have for us?
Evidence that points to the real killer. The one who had a motive to commit this crime.
What?
And what have you come up with this time, defense?
Trucy Wright is the sole heir to the Troop Gramery's name. This puts her square in the crosshairs of one particular magician. And this piece of evidence points to that one person with a grudge against Miss Wright.
13-year-old poster.
Take that! Take that!
Who exactly are you named, Mr. Justice? There's a lot of people in this picture.
13 years ago, the great Mr. Reus belonged to Troop Gramery. But then the troop ousted him. Mr. Reus vowed to get revenge on them someday. What better way to accomplish that than through the ruination of their sole heir?
But Mr. Reese is the victim, Mr. Justice! You've named a dead man as your suspect, you stupid idiot!
But is he really dead?
What do you mean, is he really dead? His lifeless body's right there in the fucking picture!
The fact that Mr. Reus is the victim is what's throwing you off. Then how about we consider this possibility? What if the man who died on that stage yesterday? Was it Mr. Reus?
Oh! He didn't look too worried, does he?
What? You mean the victim was an imposter?
Not Mr. Reyes? And what about the real Mr. Reyes?
Blah. It would mean that the real Mr. Reyes is still alive. That's absurd.